What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Kefalos here, and today we are going to be continuing our Lapse of Legends playthrough here with Pyke in Legends of Runeterra. So as usual, if you guys going to enjoy it, hit that big red sub button down below and leave a like on this video. I'll be grateful and appreciative of your support, but most importantly, you won't miss whenever I upload the next episode here on my channel. And with that being said, let's jump right back in and let's get things started by heading into this first node here against this level 4 crackshot Corsair. If you recall, we've been Swain in the episode before this one, before the episode before this and the episode before that. I can't remember. I'm not really sure how to anglicize and put it into English, but yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. So we are gonna go ahead and progress on ahead. We are very close to the Gangplank node, and I believe we have just a couple more here. This one here I want to take on 5 as well, just to get the XP, and this level 6, and then we'll just jump onto the Gangplank. I'm not touching this one for reasons. I hopefully I explained it to you guys later on, but yeah, let's go ahead and deal with the crackshot Corsair here first. The level 4 crackshot Corsair. I'm mainly doing this because I want the XP from it, because we are currently at there we go, 460 out of 930. If you can just focus to your bottom left, I think. Yeah, your bottom left. 460 out of 930. We should be edging towards level 8 or level 7 if we want to have a good advantage heading into the Gangplank fight. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and take on the Corsair first. I've actually checked out the shop. This is a shop node right here. I'm on right now. I've checked it out. It's not really too great. There isn't really anything too beneficial. The crackshot Corsair could be good because it adds more copies of it into our deck, and at the same time, I'm just not really too sold, not really too buying into the power that has been given to us. Avarice Blade here, attack nap 1. I'm not really too happy with this because ideally, we don't need to fill our hand with the enemy card with enemy cards, because we have a game plan, and the last thing we need is to fill up our hand with the enemy with enemy cards. But actually, now that I think of it, it actually could be good, because if the Corsair doesn't really see much play after mana 1 or mana 2. That's because obviously it's a very weak card 1-2. So ideally, if we get a terrible hand, we can play the Corsair and grab something from the enemy, and then we can just play off of it there and maybe buy out sometime. So yeah, I think this is a good card. Now that I think about it, it is a good card. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna purchase 1 copy of it, just because I just want the power, and I don't think I want to grab too many Corsairs existingly. We have 4. Let me just reload the thing. Reload the node. It's not loading up for some reason. Just give me a second. Hopefully now it should show. Still not showing. Just give me a second. My apologies. The game is very buggy at times. Let's go to a node and let's head back. Hopefully it shows up now. Still doesn't show up, but you know what? I'm very sure it's on there. The Avarice Blade. Hopefully it pops up later on so that I can talk to you about it. But in terms of the pilfered goods, it's not really too great. I should probably lower this down so that you guys could see the power. So yeah, -1 cost from the mana potion, but existingly it heals based on my Nexus, and at the same time we're not playing too much of the pilfered goods, so I don't think it's too important right now. Okay, so enough jibber jabber. I think you have a general idea of what I want to do. Let's go ahead and take on this level 4 node. There we go. Okay, so the game plan into this one is to hit fast and hit hard. Just win this David versus Goliath game real quick. Move on to the level 5. Grab the XP. That's the main important thing for me. Grab the XP. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we grab for our first mulligan. We get a Teemo, we get Shockling, we get Reverse Row, and Withering Mist. I'm gonna take away all the expensive units, keep all the 1 costs. Island Navigator. Get a Corsair on as well. What the hell does it play? Onto the Nexus. It's probably gonna play a Plunderporo. I knew it. Has Overwhelm and Impact. So what I want to do is bring on the Teemo to block it. It's fine. It is fine. Let's bring on the Corsair.
Let's get it, crew.
It passes as well, so I think I want to take the advantage to get damage off. I'm not gonna play the Bloodbait, so let's bring on the Sharkling. It passes. It tells me, that means it tells me there's no units in the... it can't summon any units. Nab something off of it as well. Plunder Poro.
I'll shoot the wings off a bilge wasp. Let's get it, crew.
Oh, it does have units, but for some reason it refuses to play. Thing does not want to block it with it.
In range.
Alright. Let's go ahead and do this. We should survive here with a decent amount of health. And we can play a couple of things. I'm gonna keep the Solari Sentinel for the next turn. Let's play the Plunder Poro first, because Teemo's mushrooms dealt Nexus damage. So it was a good thing. It was a good choice to bring on Teemo as well, to select to have selected Teemo for this lapse. So let's go ahead and bring on the Plunder Poro. We get keywords, and because of our powers, it's gonna get +1/+1. Very nice. Alright, I think I want to... Do we need to bring on Scout here now? Let's attack with what we have. Yeah. We don't even need to trigger Look, if I'm being honest. Very nice. Thanks for the elusive, but I think you're gonna die next turn, because we have another unit that we stole out of it because of the plunder as well. So let's bring on the Wolf Rider.
Smell that barg? Fear.
Mana gem. Very nice. Very nice. Very pleased with this. A very easy victory, I think. It's gonna deal 1. It's gonna plunder. Gonna summon again to 1-cost units, it's fine. Alright, I have a plan. I want to see what it does first. Okay, we should have enough for... Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and drain tree from... Drain tree from this, and we're gonna block the bullet ladder with this. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Very nice. And we win next turn, but I'm just gonna bring this on for sake.
There is light yet within me.
Cool. Let's attack with everything. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Victory was the mushrooms we planted along the way.
Teemo has a point, by the way. The mushrooms really helped us. So yeah, we are done with that note, and I believe that should give us another good reward. I think it's not gonna level us up. It doesn't, it doesn't provide enough XP, but again, not very good rewards at this point. Lounging Lizard deal 2 to me. The Twisted Tree Line. Once I've seen 3 fearsome allies attack, destroy me to summon Vile Maw. So we don't really have that many fearsome allies at this point, but the power isn't too great either. When I'm summoned or destroyed, heal your Nexus equal to my cost. Shadow Flare, grant all battling followers ephemeral -1 cost, not too great. Lounging Lizard as elusive, deal around start deal 2 to me. Deep, and I am a sea monster. So, like I said, not really too great, if I'm being honest. Not really that good. I think the best one out of this is the Lounging Lizard, but I don't think I want to grab him because, ideally we don't really need him at this point. And, the Deep doesn't really synergize well with our deck. So I think because we have to take something out of this cards, I'm going to have to reroll this just to see what we get. We get an Elise here, 2/3 fearsome. Summon an attacking spiderling. Round start, you have 3+ other spiders. Doran's Blade 1+1+1. Officer Squad. When I'm summoned, create a most wanted in hand. Pick a player to discard their lowest cost card to draw 3. So, I'm not really familiar. What is it trying to say? Pick a player to discard their lowest cost card to draw 3. So, I'm not really sure. Like, if I'm playing against the AI, we can select either side to draw 3. I think I'm not really sure. I'm not really too familiar with the Caitlyn set. So I think again we're gonna have to pick something here. I am not really sure what's too good. Recall each ally and summon a living shadow in its place when cast. Summon a random 1-cost Poro. I think because Elise looks good, 2/3. I know I don't want to get too many champions, but +1/+1, and at the same time we have the damage and the evolution perk. I think I'm gonna go with the Elise just because it looks the best out of these 3. So yeah, welcome to the deck. Another champion. Do we level up here though? I don't think so. We don't. But it's alright, because we are gonna want to go ahead and take on this level 5 Legion Saboteur here. So when you damage the enemy Nexus, grant your weakest ally +1/+0. Could be scary, but I think we're fairly strong, so I think it should be fine. We're gonna fight it. We're not gonna have any second thoughts about it. I think it should be fairly alright, because the next one will be more important. The level 6, I think it's against the... I can't remember. I have to check it again later. But yeah, let's deal with this one first. Teemo in, Pilfered Goods, Pyke, and Senna. I'm gonna take out everything except the Teemo. I would have preferred a Corsair. Get a Sharkling though, that's fine. Teemo on.
Nothing like the great outdoors.
Ooh, Elise on, that's for sure.
I know what lurks in the shadows.
War Mason.
Very nice. It's alright. It's alright.
I'll scout ahead. Routes closed.
The problem is that Elise probably won't level up in this game because we don't really have that many spiders, but it was the best out of the previous set, so I had to go for it. Let's have it deal damage first and then we'll plunder it.
For the glory of Nexus.
And now we'll plunder. We should heal up here, and we take 2 City Breakers out of it. Very nice.
Reporting in.
Get the Pyke on as well. Let's bring on the Pyke. Why not? I think we can safely attack with everything, because Elise also has more health than everything here.
Your path ends here. Routes closed.
Cool. That's Challenger though, I'm worried about this. It's fine. Let's bring on the... Let's bring on the Poro sled, I think. Because we can. Yeah, I think so. Let's go ahead and do that. Since we can. We're relatively safe right now, I think. We're relatively safe. Even the AI is aware of that, that's why it's not attacking. I am going to... attack with everything. Because I want to bring on something that can deal some damage. So yeah, I think this is fair. Alright.
Success is planting your mushroom crop.
Very nice.
To serve the greater good.
Let's bring on the... Let's bring on a City Breaker. Let's bring on a Sharkling as well, just to block, because I think it's gonna summon something next turn. I think it might take the Pyke and the... No, let's keep the mana. Let's keep the mana. We don't have to summon something if we don't have to, so I think I'm okay with this.
I always catch my prey.
Okay. It should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine.
Try to run.
See what it does. Okay, it wants to play like that, so let's go ahead and just kill off the Brutal Hunter. Why not? Because we have the extra mana anyway, so it's alright. Oh, we probably should have done that to that one, but yeah, it's fine.
No one's the wiser.
A 10-13 Pyke. Oh, but the mushrooms, Teemo, are coming to the rescue. For the first time,
It was the mushrooms we planted.
Satan is on our side. Oh my god. For those of you who don't get the reference, by the way, in League, Teemo is always referred to as Satan. So, he helps us this time. Satan helps us. Okay, so let's go ahead and just quickly just speed through the rewards. I want to see what we grab here. Invasive Hydra Vine. When I'm summoned or round start, summon an encroaching mist with barrier. 7/6, not too great. Zonite Urchin play or discard a card to draw one. A 2/1 card with a +0/+2. So this one could be good as well, but I don't think we need that many level 1s right now. The last thing I want to do is to disrupt the balance, because I want to try to get Teemo consistently, or at least a Corsair. Even now with 5 Corsairs in the deck, we are not even getting a Corsair consistently. So very scary when you think about it, but it should be fine. A lot of the other cards balance out because they're very cheap relatively, so I think it's okay. Counterfeit copies. Oh, this one could be good. Leandra's Torment. When I cost 0. When cast, deal damage to your Nexus equal to my original cost. So, oh, my original cost. This is why you read. Original cost. So, this is a 1-cost card. With the Leandra's Torment, this card, the counterfeit copies cost 0. But when I cast it, it's gonna deal damage to my Nexus, deal 1 damage to my Nexus, because the original cost before it drops to 0 is 1. So, yeah, this is why you read. This is why you make sure you read the powers before you select something. Okay, so that means it's not very good again. I really don't want to re-roll this, but I think we might have to. The Zonite Urchin really isn't my go-to, but I think it would be a fair block, because a 2/3 at 1 cost is I think is something useful at least. So yeah, I think we're just gonna go for it, because if push comes to shove, what I'm gonna do. If push comes to shove, I'm gonna head back to the Mind Meld and possibly just cut a card from there, and we'll see how it works out. But for now, I want to see what we grab with the power here. First, start of game, summon Empress Die. This is a very, very good power, especially given now that we have we're attacking consistently, and I believe this syncs well with the raiding party as well. So, this is guaranteed damage each turn. And at the same time, yeah, with the +1/+1, I believe ephemeral is considered a keyword, and the card that is summoned with the Empress Die. I think it's the I can't remember. It's the Sand Soldier. I think, yeah, it's the Sand Soldier. I believe that is considered a keyword as well. Ephemeral is considered a keyword, so it's essentially a 2/2 Sand Soldier with the potential to do an extra 1 damage. So. To the Nexus. So I think, yeah, this would be great. I think I'm gonna just go with the Seat of Power here. No second thoughts about this. It should be fine. When the hand is empty, draw 1, not too great. Have raised my power to match my health. Again, not too great, because existingly we have a lot of units with some decent amount of health and power as well. So I think I'm just gonna go with the Seat of Power here. Alright, and that should be 27 health. So, we are running out of time. We are gonna have to end the video here, but yeah, if let's say, you know, I was saying earlier that if let's say we get too many unnecessary cards, what I'll probably do is I'll just head back to the mine mill here. I just want to see what cards we can cut. But apparently they're not too great. We might have to re-roll this, but you know, if we get too many cards that we don't need to use, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head back to the mine mill. I'm gonna re-roll this and possibly cut a few cards if we have to, but we'll see how it works out for us. But yeah, we're gonna have to do all that. We're gonna have to face all that in the next episode because we are running out of time right now. So as usual, if you guys going to enjoy this one, leave a like on this video and hit that big red sub button down below. I'll be grateful and appreciative of your support, but most importantly, you won't miss whenever I upload the next episode here on the channel. This is Kevlo signing off, and I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Peace.